Hello, demons and dragon riders. My name is TB Skyna. Welcome back to the boss designs of Dark Souls 2, where I'm a little uncertain as to what exactly I'm following up on, because the dragon rider, who I fought previously, was not on the face of it an especially interesting boss, so depending on whether past Skyen, who was future Skyen before, but who's now past Skyen relative to current Skyen, which is me, found something interesting to say about him or not, he might have been the last episode, or the last episode might have been a double billing of both the Pursuer and the Dragon Rider, which gives us an opportunity to talk a little bit more about dudes in armor, especially. I don't know which one of them exactly it's gonna be, but welcome to the new episode, where we're gonna probably explore more in the lands of Heide's ruins to see what else might be there. Oh, come on! Really? Oh no, you have got to be shitting me. Ah! Well, that just became the worst bonfire in the game. Okay, asshole. Why can you do that? Yeah, he's there again. Heide chainmail. Is that good? Is that light? It's emphatically not, but it does offer decent protection. Oh, of course he has a third hit. Jeez. Wait, is the idea that they're blind? Like, is that why, like, with the arrows and stuff that's sticking out of their eye sockets, they're blind somehow, I guess. Oh, fourth hit, okay. Someone has 4 hits in their combo. Ooh, fancy. Shit. This got, like, this area was pretty manageable before. And now it's a nightmare. Okay. Okay. F it, let's just run. This is gonna end badly. No! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there were stairs up. That's what there was. Okay. Oh, bonfire. Oh my god. Literally the best possible time. Ugh. Hello, praying person. Can I talk to you? No?
Are you from these parts?
Not really.
My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power, but the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
I guess you can get miracles from her?
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well, do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles?
Okay, I get the sense that there's something she's not telling me.
This art should be shared with the world, and such is my only wish.
Really?
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the...
Gull the?
Sorry. Help the gullible by teaching the good word.
Okay, so So we have a lying cleric in Dark Souls 1 who sells you miracles early on. And I guess now we have one in Dark Souls 2 as well. I don't have a lot of life gems left. I should really go and buy some. Give me those precious healing stones. Oh, praying lady is gone. Is she Majula now, I guess? Oh, hello. You are large. Ow. Sup? Oh, right, I can't block right now. But I can do this. Hooray! Okay. What's next? Elevator. Is that water? Looks like it. Okay. Oh, my movement speed is really slow down here. Hello. You just appeared out of the floor. You'd think they'd... Oh, no. I hate those. And another one. Oh! You! So you need quite a few of those fragrant branches to get around, I see. Presumably there will be sources for them. And out of the realms of man, into the realm of nature again. Oh, that's cool! Oh, that's cool! It's a secret underground cove! Oh, that's so rad! Oh, this is cool. It's a pirate cove? How rad is that? Oh, this is cool. Really hard to see, but really cool. Oh, I like this place. Ambush ahead. No, yeah, well, subtle. Real subtle. Seriously, this is cool. Like, that's... Like, just coming into the area and seeing that ship just sitting there. That's a really cool visual. Oh, I hope there's a pirate boss. I hope there's a pirate boss and he's got, like, yar, arr. That would be cool. And silly, but cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Don't know what you are, but I'm not gonna find out either. Oh, do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Oh, for God's sake, that dog! Ugh. I like dual-wielding the maces, but I really don't like their range, or rather their complete lack of range. Well, let's see if we can't reclaim. And now the dog up there is something I don't want to deal with. Come down here, you jackass. Wait, can I light a torch just by hitting it with a fire weapon? No? Okay. Oh, it's you again! Hi!
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's really nice.
No idea what it is. Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself, with two things: my sword and my loyalty to my lord. I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to... Have you heard of the Undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true, I can only hope that they are.
Oh, she took the mask off. Hello.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate.
So she's undead too, huh?
I suppose I've grown weary these days.
Yeah, she's... That's why she wears a mask. She's going hollow, like me, like everyone. What is that? What the hell? What the hell? That is not a pirate. That's not a pirate at all. Oh, good. There's more of them. That's lovely. Oh, mother frick. What the hell? Is that bleed? Oh, yeah, but that's definitely what it is. Stop that. They've kind of got that long arm anatomy of Ulasil residents, but without all the anime screaming. Whoa! Okay, I can handle this. I can definitely handle this. Ugh, jeez. Jerks. More of them. Well, one more. Two more! Okay. Nope, I should really get back to a bonfire soon. I should really... Oh, no! Oh, that was close. Great sword. Yet another big sword I can't use, but oh... oh, I want you. Oh, I want you so bad. Oh, I can use it two-handed. Oh, you. Oh, baby, honey, girl. Oh, we are gonna have fun together, you and I. But first, I have to put points into strength. But I'll get back to you, sweetie, I promise. You and I will be together soon, and I will thrust you with all my might into the quivering... Oh, if I go down there, how do I get back down up here? Oh, like that, okay. Life gem, homeward bow. Those seem all like really bad ideas. Why did all those guys just kill themselves? Oh. Oh, more of them. Okay, I made it down. Oh, what are you? It has weapons. What the heck was that? I should really go back to a bonfire. Why am I not doing it? Oh, yeah, I'm out of courage. We're going back to the bonfire. Back to Majula.
Bearer of secrets, lest...
It's tempting to just dump it all into this again, but no. I have a mission now. I have a weapon I must be able to wield. Let's burn that one and get a better Estus flask. That's cool. Oh, that's a really cool shield. Oh, I want that. Anyway, back to the Pirate Cove and all the way through again. There we go. No! No! Oh my god. Oh, that's annoying. That was the camera. Like, that was... I 110% got f***ed by the camera. The other clever thing about a torch system like this, it creates a sense of progression, like, in the sense that every torch you light up stays lit. So you kind of feel like, yeah, I've made a difference to the area. And torch buddy. Hello, torch man. Is he even hostile? At some point, he's gonna try and hit me with the torch, I swear. Okay, so far so... Could you light the torch for me, then? No, you're just gonna wander around holding a lit torch? Okay. Fine. We are in the game of fire, then. Oh! Oh, I like that. Yeah, f*** off. Oh, I like this. Of course, I do have to kill them because at some point I will be extinguishing my torch, so... Oh, okay. Just put them in a corner and they get hostile again. It only works for so long, I see. Well, then don't get in the way, torch dude! Oh, nipples. Let's ring the bell, see what happens. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ruby Roo! You see, because Scooby-Doo is the... They have ghosts in Scooby-Doo, and I just summoned a ghost ship. See how that works? It's a very clever... I did a smart, clever thing. And torch guy dies.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
It was gonna happen eventually. Oh, right, that guy. What the hell is he? He's a ninja of some kind. Oh, my sword is breaking. No more fire longsword for me, I guess. For a while, anyway. Why the hell are there ninjas here? They are the natural enemy of pirates. This makes no sense. Are you asleep? Cool. Oh, that's what it was. Hey, a fragrant branch. Lovely. Throwing knife and flame butterfly. Bottle filled with dried red butterflies. Simulation of these rare butterflies. Stimulation of small flame. Allowing torches to be lit on the go. Oh, cool. Merchant ahead and then nice job. Not an enemy?
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
Okay. Sell. Oh shit, I can sell stuff? Nice, I've got some things to get rid of. Ring of Giants increases poise. The beloved ring of the gallant, shieldless Lothian, formerly of Ferosa, increases poise. Born a peasant and died a general, his determination and diligence were unmatched, especially on the battlefield, where he earned his name by choosing to fight without a shield. Kinda wanna get that, so I will. Beyond that, I don't think he has...
Deal. Many thanks.
Uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow! Where else can we go from Gavlan? Want that armor set, though, let me tell you. Is there not a straight up shortcut somewhere? Or just a bonfire, really? I'll take the bonfire. Brigand hood, armor, gauntlets, trousers, and bandit axe. They see me. Okay, I can work with that. Is there anything with more range than the damn mace? Oh. Oh, do I want to do that? Ooh, oil. Oh, oh, thank God. Oh. Yeah, I think bonfire is the destination right now. Bonfire, definitely bonfire.
Bearer of seek the lest this.
Yeah, let's do that for now. Hang on. No items are in need of do you not see what's going on with my poor flame sword? Okay, sure, we had two bosses basically right in a row with the Pursuer and the Dragon Knight. So now it'd be nice if there was one somewhere in here in the wharf. Cool. So we go up there and then that way, and then we can go through the door at Gavel. And then... Yes. Do I need to lower that drawbridge? Is that what I'm trying to do here? You have got to be shitty right now. Oh, you... Oh, mother... Whoa! I need bigger armor. I need just giant f***off armor. Yeah, that'll help a little bit. Small, smooth, and silky oh, that's what the crows back at the beginning. So that's what they want. So I guess I could use the lockstone here. Sure, fuck it, why not? Let's see what happens. Where's that light coming from? Oh, it's that thing. Lit the place up real nice, and also made me a target for everything. Because the thing I need is a way to get over to the boat, and that's this direction. Oh, he's gone. Aw. I might have wanted to sell him another couple of things. Hello, ship. So I need to get to that dock there, and that means going down here. What? Oh, another one. Jerks. Shadow top. Used to hide in the cover of night, those who are especially adept assassins are often hired as bodyguards. In an attempt to stave off the curse, King Vendrick hired shadow men to put down the hollows, but before long they were hollowed themselves. Oh, dramatic irony! Yay, 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 shortcut, yes. Oh, thank God. This is a really cool area, though. Like, this is one of the cooler areas we've been to so far. I think just because it's so vertical and interconnected, but it's not like... It's not full of, like, blind jumps the way that Blighttown was. So I think there's something out here. Maybe? Oh. Hello.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am forbidden, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
Oh, sorcerer guy. Hello, this game's version of Big Hat Logan. Right, so he's the sorcery guy. And there's a torch out by him. We should probably light those torches just in case. Moving on. I think we can get on the boat now. Be wary of behind. Oh, I see. I guess they... Oh, Jesus Christ, they detected me somehow. Where the hell did all these guys come from? You! Power stancing jackasses. Oh, that's one of those big guys with the cloaks from the fortress place. The Bastille. Ugh, plenty of health on these guys. Okay. So is there a boss below deck, or can I steer the ship, or no? Oh, that does look a little boss fighty. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh! Whoa! Oh, that is a cool design. Scary as hell, also. No backstabbing this guy. Oh, that is cool. Talk about being in two minds about things. And it's sort of just competently... That's a really clever little design where one of them has the double quick weapons and the other guy has the big clubs for swinging around. Now, how do I get in on them and actually do damage is my question. Well, like that. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's a triple. And there's bleed. Of course there's bleed. Okay. It's possible to keep your distance from teeth. Again, now this is much more interesting, because, like, remember how we talked about the Dragon Rider was sort of an embodiment of that trope of just dudes in armor that Dark Souls gets accused of a lot. This is something entirely more interesting. Ow. Because here you have, like, here you're actually using the idea of the armor for something that's kind of interesting on a visual level. Because you've got, like, the belt piece that joins them together. Both serves, like, you use that piece of armor to also increase the ambiguity of the character themselves, which is really cool. And of course I'm fighting him in water where I can't move for shit. Ah, should have dodged sideways there. Ah! I dodged that, come on. Jerk. Okay, you're interesting. You are really fascinating. Because there's an emphasis on the relationship between them, right? But you also kind of get the sense, especially from its movements, that the relationship might be a little toxic. Like one of them getting sort of dragged around and just kind of... like, you can really see him being kind of thrown around by the movements of the other. And even though they work together, it also kind of feels like a somewhat hostile relationship. Which is interesting. The water, though, the water can go to hell. Let's see. That flat top helmet they've got going on. Is that different animals between them? Nope. Ah! Nope, it's exactly the same. Dead. No, they're the same helmet. They seem lizard-like, kinda. Oh, those are not helmets, those are their heads. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's quite clever. It's a two-headed lizard. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. That's really cool. Come on, get over here. Jerk. Oh, of course he does. Yeah. No! You know what? Fuck it, let's just have some fun. If we're gonna die a million times just trying to get to them, I want to at least try out this. Yeah. This is my fuck you stick. Oh, I like that. Why do you do that? Why? Ultra great swords in Dark Souls 2 need you to guide them with the camera. Okay, that's a thing to get used to then. A very annoying thing to get used to. Hey, summon sign. Neat. Not gonna use that yet, but it's good to know that it's there. Oh, the water is much lower now. Oh, the water increases as you fight him. Is that what's going on in this fight? Oh, I hope not. That would suck. That would suck. Because you just get slower and slower and slower the longer it goes. Effective way to get a guy to stop turtling, though. Not that I would ever turtle. That's not a thing I do. That's someone else you're thinking of. You'd think the pillar in the middle would be a useful thing to kind of kite them around, but actually it's really annoying. Whoa! Don't do that. That's mean. Oh, the other brother is really annoying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, chill, calm down. It's fine. They're a two-headed snake person, though. I think that's really clever. And one of the brother with the big heavy clubs is more heavily armored as well, which makes sense when you think about it. And try not to die. I wonder if he takes less damage too. That would be interesting. Because then I guess if you were a speedrunner, you'd want to... Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, the water's up to my waist now. That's great. That's fucking awesome. And he doesn't slow down at all. Why would he slow down? That's a silly thing to say. Okay, got the Estus. That's something. Okay. Sucks. This sucks a lot. This sucks a lot. I don't have time to get in close to hit him. Between dodging. Ugh. Okay, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Ugh. Yes, come closer. After you've finished your combo, come closer to me. Please use the life gem when I tell you to! Okay, use a second one, since they're letting me. Almost, almost, so very close. Come on. Yes! Oh, but yeah, they're two-headed snakes, so... I mean, immediately when I think of something like a two-headed snake person, or just any person who's split in two, like a split person, a split personality, that, like, immediately, of course, your brain jumps to the idea of having a split personality as a person. Which, again, if Dark Souls 1 is a more personal narrative, well, you know, there's some interesting ideas there. Let's see, the Flexile Sentry is a merciless creature whose purpose is to punish the undead. Huh. So, what is this thing? Oh! Oh, we're sailing. Sailing on a ghost ship, that's so cool! I wonder where we're going. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate's what I fit to be. Do what you want, cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Okay, tell me there's a bonfire down here. Hidden path ahead, therefore try jumping. Funny. Oh, no bonfire, just more dudes. Okay, so this is an elevator, I guess. Bonfire? Oh, we're back at the Bastille. Bonfire. Yes! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, good lord, thank God. Holy heckarim.
Bearer, seek.
Yeah. So, that was the Flexile Sentry. Both of him. And I believe that is a design that is worth looking into a little bit, especially in terms of the possible psychological implications that there might be from a two-headed snake as a character like that. That's definitely something that Future Skyen should research a little bit and turn into an episode, I think. So, over to you, Future Skyen. Why, thank you very much, Pascal. And yes, indeed, the Flexile Sentry is an interesting character design. Now, as we shall learn over the next couple of videos, he rather quickly pulls a Capra Demon and shows up as a regular-ass enemy out in the environment, which is a little disappointing because it's such a cool design. I kind of would have wished that it remained a boss. Anyway, we're going to get into the overindulgent waffling about psychology and symbology and personal identity soon enough, but first let's just take a basic look at the character design itself. Because as you could no doubt tell from my constant gushing during the boss fight, I think it's really cool. Now, the basic conceit is pretty simple. You've got one lower body and then two upper bodies joined to it. But interestingly, they're split back to front with one upper body pointing, well, backwards and the other one pointing forwards. Whereas when I see this kind of character design a lot of the time, it's characters that are bisected down the middle so that there's a left body and a right body, not a front body and a back body. In real life, conjoined animals or humans can in fact be arranged in all kinds of different configurations, including the one demonstrated with the Flexile Sentry, but I feel like that's fairly rarely taken advantage of when it comes to creating character designs based around the idea of being conjoined. And just to bring the mood down and be a bummer for a second, something we talked about way back when in the Ceaseless Discharge episode is the tendency in the history of character design to design monsters by taking inspiration from, real-life conditions and disabilities. Which, from the perspective of people who actually have those conditions and disabilities, can kinda suck, because a lot of the visual storytelling based around looking like them is based around also being a horrifying monster who tries to kill people. And this is not to, cancel the Flexile Sentry and be like, this character design is evil and immoral, but just to recognize that that is a dimension that, as a character designer, you should keep in mind when you are designing characters around this concept. Now, for my money, I think the Flexile Sentry seems to be more designed around the idea of a two-headed lizard rather than a conjoined human person, but because the character design is also highly anthropomorphized, it was necessary to bring up the point. Speaking of two-headed lizards, I know I said I wanted to do some research into the folkloric implications of having a multi-headed lizard or snake creature in the game, and I did do a bunch of research on that, but the trouble is it led me to a whole bunch of different sort of questionably reputable sites with contradictory information, absolutely no citation of any sources, a really romanticized and infantilizing attitude towards indigenous religions and mythology, and a weird preoccupation with trying to sell me natural health supplements and convince me that vaccines are bad. I was able to find a number of interesting books on the subject, but they were all either out of print or behind paywalls, and none of them were available at my local library. Therefore, for the moment, we have to leave the folkloric angle aside. So, returning to the specific character design, one of the things I find very clever about the Flexile Sentry is the ways in which the character design signals difference between the two torsos, but also keeps them unified as a coherent single character. And none of what's going on here is particularly transcendent or genius brain, it's just perfectly good craft. So, physically in terms of anatomy, the two lizard torsos are, if not completely identical, then at least identical enough that I can't tell the difference by looking at them. Which makes sense when we're dealing with a conjoined lizard, presumably they would have the same genes. They both wear the same protective neck brace, but the lizard that has the clubs is also wearing a full set of upper body plate armor, while its sibling has a mostly bare torso with a single shoulder pauldron, which ties in nicely to their choice of weapons, with the armored sibling choosing to use giant brutal clubs that clearly demand a lot of strength to be swung around, while the unarmored sibling uses scimitars that require a certain amount of grace and flexibility to wield effectively. So you get the sense of different and in fact sometimes completely opposing personalities between the two of them, but because the colors and indeed the design of the armor pieces that they do wear is identical across the two of them, you don't get the sense that they're actively super dysfunctional squabbling siblings that can't get together on anything. They seem to follow the same aesthetic, they've just chosen different expressions expressions of that particular aesthetic. And that particular balance of being split yet united also comes across really well in their animations. The Sentry has a couple of attack animations where both bodies cooperate in order to try and attack you, usually in form of a spinning move. But at the same time, when one body is, as it were, in control and primarily responsible for trying to fight you, the other one is often jostled around in a way that seems less like collaboration and more like complete disregard for the comfort of the other as one sibling is focused on trying to murder whatever is in front of it. And that is a pretty good segue into the section where I try to apply all of that to my particular psychological personal identity reading of Dark Souls 2. And as usual, while my particular reading isn't the final or the only possible reading that you can make of the game, identity does seem to me to be emerging as a really important thread in this particular game. As we've already discussed, hollowing in this game might represent something like depression or a loss of identity, or indeed a loss of memory. A loss of memory which, as far as I could make out from our little interaction, seems to be affecting Lucatiel, who doesn't seem to quite remember why she came to Drang Lake, and indeed, neither does Kale, the cartographer who we met in a previous episode. So what does any of this have to do with the Flexile Sentry? Well, they're not the only one who's split between different versions of themselves. On a human and real-life level, of course, we're all very different people around our friends than we are around strangers or around our family versus how we behave at work. We all construct different versions of ourselves that can sometimes be quite contradictory and use them in whatever situation best fit them. Sometimes we use clubs and sometimes we use swords, but we're always standing on the same two legs. But actually, the main reason why I think the Flexile Sentry represents a duality in the player's identity is because, well, they're really just two different builds of the same character. Like, in a very literal way, one of them is a strength build, and the other one is a dexterity build. One of them wears heavy armor, the other one basically runs through the game naked with two swords. And that's genuinely the thing that really convinced me to read the Flexile Sentry as a reflection of the player is, you are this guy. Dark Souls is a combat-focused game, and his entire character design is about communicating two different approaches to combat in the same character, on the same pair of legs. And this is something that actually seems to be kind of important to this game. You can respec. You can go back to the beginning. You can change everything about yourself. And without wishing to spoiler for a future episode, I do mean everything about yourself, about who you are. Your identity as the player is utterly malleable. You can be a sorcerer or a thief or a heavy armor wearing tank knight wielding dual greatswords. You can be any or all of them. Everything is malleable. Everything is changeable. And we know this even from the Dark Souls community. People define themselves in relation to Dark Souls very much in terms of playstyle. Some people go through the game with sorcery builds every single time. Some people do naked low-level challenge runs. Some people do co-op, and some jerks put on a giant dad build and ambush me in the cathedral before I even get to the goddamn bell gargoyles. How does that even happen? My point is, in Dark Souls specifically, character build is pretty closely tied to your identity as a player, and this is something that's gonna be coming up for me as well. As you saw in this episode, I have been steadily seduced back to my shield and sword using ways from Dark Souls 1. I have been seduced once again by a giant greatsword, just as I was in Dark Souls 1. That part of my identity as a player has stuck pretty deep, and it's actually kind of annoying me because I want to experience more of what Dark Souls has to offer, but the pull of that identity as a player, that approach to video games, which is something that ties in very much with my personality in plenty of other video games. When I play Overwatch, I play Reinhardt. When I play League of Legends, I play Braum or Leona. And the conclusion that I'm trying to get to here is that the Flexile Sentry in its character design, whether intentionally or accidentally, as we've discussed before, that doesn't really matter, reflects you as the player. You could at any moment change from one build to the other. You could at any moment change your identity from one version of you to another, whether by finding a soul vessel and returning to the Firekeepers or, by starting a new run. You are, as the player, always split between the build you have now and the build you might have in the future. You're always split between who you are now and who you might be tomorrow, who you are with your friends and who you are with strangers, who you are in real life and who you pretend to be in front of your audience in videos that you post on youtube.com. Please remember to smash that like button. And that's another episode of the Boss Designs of Dark Souls 2. As always, if you enjoy this series, please consider doing the like, comment, and subscribe thing, because that's what keeps YouTube channels alive, and this series, unfortunately, doesn't exactly do big numbers in the YouTube algorithm, so it needs all the help it can get. If you want to support the channel and my work and the Boss Designs of Dark Souls more directly, well, Patreon is right there for that. You can sign up for a monthly subscription for $1 or whatever you want, and there's some rewards over there as well. If you don't want to do a monthly subscription, I get it, and I do have some tip jars down in the description where you can give me a one-time tip to say, hey, that was a whole bunch of weird talk about split personalities. Are you okay, dude? Here, have $3. Go buy yourself some therapy. And as I say at the end of my videos, a few dollars to an online content creator can be the same as literal thousands of views on a video. Small donations and small pledges to Patreons don't feel like a lot from the perspective of the person who's giving them, but from the perspective of the people who are receiving them, they mean the world. So, whether it's me or it's someone else, if there's online content creators whose work you enjoy, please consider supporting them directly, even if you can only afford to give a very small amount. I promise you, it matters a lot more than you think. Now, if you haven't enjoyed this video, well, there's a decent chance that you're currently thinking about hitting the dislike button, but I would posit to you that the person who's currently wanting to hit the dislike button is just one version of you. Like, it's just the version that you're putting forward of yourself here on YouTube right now, and that's somewhere inside you. There's a version of that person who wants to hit the like button, who really enjoyed this video and the whole Boss Designs of Dark Souls series and wants to share it with all their friends and their family and whatever subreddits they happen to use, and maybe post it on Twitter or something. And I think that version of you is way more authentic to the real you than the one who wants to hit the dislike button. But, you know, if you want to be fake about it, you can just hit the dislike button and live a lie for the rest of your life. Thank you very much for watching.